If they don't fit your future and they don't fit the new brand, and they are going to bring out old ways and old habits from your old self, they gotta go. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just gonna be a little chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm doing my hair, my makeup, and I'm just sharing with you guys a few tips that I feel like you should take on how to rebrand or reinvent yourself in your 20s or at any age. Honestly, the rebrand is happening now. So real quick before we get into the chit chat, I wanted to share with you guys the wig that I'm wearing today. It is a 24-inch V-Par body wave wig sent to me from Arabella Hair. Shout out to them. I will have all of their information in the description. This wig had a elastic band and it had clips, so the wig will be secure. I love me a V-Par wig. You guys know how I feel about V-Par wigs. It's like the easiest style in my opinion. You just have to part out your leave out and that's it. And I left a minimal leave out because I'm trying to avoid putting heat on too much of my hair. The hair on this wig though was super soft and super full. Like I think I'll put the exact density down below, but it was really full, like fuller than most V-Par wigs. I just did my edges, laid them with some edge booster edge control, and that was it. I didn't even curl this hair, like I just left it in the natural wave that it came in. And yeah, that is my hairstyle. So yes, so let's get into the video. Make sure you check out my description for all the info on the wig. Guys, it's been a minute since I've sat down and did my makeup and like chit chat. It's been a minute since I did anything else besides hair, honestly. I've been drowning you guys with hair videos. I'm at the point right now where it's like, I could do them, but it's like, what else is new? You guys know I don't really do anything crazy with my hair. It's usually black, it's usually body wave. I just really feel like my brows have been against me lately. Like it just never wants to look good anymore, and I'm honestly, it's upsetting me and my homegirls. But yeah, so in today's video I wanted to talk about how to rebrand yourself slash reinvent yourself in your 20s. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to wait to rebrand themselves. A lot of women wait till they're 30, or they wait till like they have kids and stuff to rebrand themselves or reinvent themselves. But I just feel like you could literally wake up tomorrow and decide to reinvent yourself. Like it doesn't matter how old you are. I actually feel like it's better if the sooner you do it, the better. And I've been doing my makeup pretty quick lately, so I'm gonna try to just get to the point so that I'm not sitting here looking dumb. Finished my makeup and just talking. What prompted me to do this video is honestly I'm just doing my makeup, and then I realized I literally rebranded myself. I'm having one of those moments with my brows and I'm trying not to flip the table. You know how you know when something is off, but you can't really tell. Why do we have to have two eyebrows? Like why couldn't we have one eyebrow? But yeah, you guys, so I was basically just doing like self-reflecting, and I realized I literally rebranded myself. The person I am today, it's not like a lot of people say this, but like, and I need to stop saying like so much, but the person I am today is definitely a whole different version of myself than how I was a few years ago. And I feel like that's how it should be. But for me, it just happens so quick. So yeah, that's why I feel like I'm entitled to speak on this subject. And of course I'm not perfect. Like I'm still rebranding. I'm constantly like rebranding and like trying to better myself. So yeah, I'm not perfect. So the first thing you want to do when rebranding or reinventing is basically picture yourself as like picture your dream self, right? Or you can have someone that you look up to, like maybe somebody online or somebody in your family, or somebody that you know has what you want or lives the life that you want to live, or you just see yourself as that person. So when you find the person or you picture yourself as your higher self, immediately start acting like this person. Immediately start acting like that person, or immediately start acting like that version of yourself that you see. It sounds very crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not like acting like them, like, you know, copying them in a way. Not like that. Because that's not okay. I mean, technically you kind of are copying them in a way, but it's not really copying. It's just you want to take little things from them that you like and just apply it to yourself in a way. I'm probably not making sense. This looks really light. Like, sometimes this matches me and sometimes it looks insane. So act like the person. And when I say act like the person, pick up their habits and little things that you see yourself doing. That's what you want to do. Like, and you don't have to wait for no certain time to do it. Just start doing it. Like, if that person is the type of person to be going out and living their life, you need to start doing that. If that person is the type of person to be getting up at 6 a.m. and going to the gym, or like just doing something productive, start doing that. Like, it's literally that simple, because the more you do these things, it's just going to become normal and it's going to be like second nature, and you're just going to wake up and just be that person, literally be that person, and you won't even realize it. So, and I'm probably not going to do all of these in order. It just comes at the top of my head, and I've pre-thought about this, the topic. So yeah, just visualize the person you see yourself as and just become that person. Now, obviously, everything won't be, that easy. Like, everything won't be exactly, I'm gonna wake up and just do this. Another thing I've realized is you can kind of switch your mind. It's really all a mind game, guys. Like, a lot of things really is just a mind thing. And this was the Rare Beauty foundation that I put on. I'm probably not gonna be telling you every little thing that I use, but everything will be linked down below. Yeah, obviously everything is not that simple, but little things like the habits, it's very simple. Like, you literally just have to look at the habits that person has. Whatever you see yourself doing, you do it, and it's that simple. If you picture your higher self, and your higher self is somebody who goes out on vacation, somebody who goes and does like self-care days, do it. And even if you can't do it exactly how you want to do it, you can do it in some type of way. And even if you can't do everything like right away, like say you can't just up and leave and go to Cabo tomorrow, you could do a little staycation or something, just little habits like that. Like, that's definitely one of the first steps, is like picturing your higher self, or picturing someone who you see yourself as, like you see yourself living their lifestyle. Everything that's going to lead up to that is what you want to start doing. Even if you can't do everything like all at once, you can start doing little things. And one thing about it, the little things, like the little habits, the little daily habits matter. Like, it's so crazy, but everything that you're doing on a daily basis is literally what's making your life. I'm going to try to stop saying like and literally so much, but please forgive me if I still do. But yeah, the little habits literally make or break your life. Like, it's that simple. The second thing I feel like is probably one of the most important is literally so yeah, another thing you have to do is invest in yourself. This is the one. You have to invest in yourself. It sounds very shallow, but yeah, you have to invest in yourself. It's going to change your life. Like, it's going to change your life. And when you think invest in yourself, a lot of people think like it's something materialistic, but no, investing in yourself can mean investing time. So I don't know where the rest of the footage went. Like, it's always something. So basically, I was just saying how you could be investing in yourself by investing time in your body, going to the gym, working out, yoga, stuff like that. Investing time could also mean like going to school, learning a new skill, or a new hobby, something that you're spending your time on that's gonna better yourself. And I was also saying how even if you want to do surgery, if you want to do a little tweak or whatever, like whatever it is that you think you need to do to get yourself to that higher person, you got to do it. Like, you cannot let the opinions of other people change what you want to do. It's easier said than done, obviously, but that's what you got to do. Obviously, if you do that, you want to be careful. And then if you are against surgery, but you do want to invest in yourself and invest in your look, go to the gym. That's investing time. You can invest by doing little things, treatments. Like, there's so much to do to invest in yourself. Then I switched over to talking about how you need to find your personal style. And I'm about to tell you guys how I switched certain things about my style. I think that's all that was missing. But anyway, we're going to continue. So yeah, I was a lace wig girl, and one day I guess because in general leave out started coming back, and then one day I just decided like I didn't want to wear wigs anymore. Like you guys will see me like install wigs and stuff here, but there was a point where I just felt like the lace wigs on me, it just changes my look. Something to do with my forehead though. First of all, I have a low hairline. Not low, but like low compared to some people that wear wigs. The wigs look good, don't get me wrong, because I used to love my wigs, but I just started to feel like it was changing the look of my face. I don't know, and I felt like my head was looking bulky. One day decided like I'm just gonna be a leave out girly now. Like, is leave out my natural hair, or like tape-ins or clip-ins or anything with my natural hair out. I honestly wish I still liked the look of wigs on me, because my hair was the healthiest when I wore a wig. That was a part of my rebranding. Like, I just decided one day, like, I don't like how this looks on me. But yeah, I'm getting off topic now. What was I tying this into? Okay, finding your own personal style. So yeah, like if you like to look sporty and you're like a sporty type of girl, then that's your personal style. Start buying things that fit into that style. Maybe you want to start looking into like all the new different sneakers and stuff. And if you're like a girly person, because you can still be feminine and just like to dress sporty, but if you're like a super girly person, you don't really wear sneakers a lot, then start investing in cute heels and stuff, like skirts and stuff and dresses and just things like that. I feel like that's common sense. But yeah, that all ties into finding your personal style. It's not really copying one person. Like, you need to find your own personal style. It could be a mix of different people. It could be a mix of different celebrities. It could be a mix of just different styles that you've seen, but it has to be, you have to tie it into you like that. I feel like that's key, because if it's not you, then really you're just out here being somebody else, and it's not as special, because then it doesn't really include you. It's just, you're just looking like somebody else, walking around here like a minion. So yeah, if you guys heard a background noise, that was the air conditioner and it just came off. So maybe you could probably hear me clearer now. It's to the point where I don't even know what I'm doing next. So I put powder on. I know I'm moving all over the place, but my lips were feeling dry. So I'm just going to do my lips one time and get it out the way so I could really talk. So I don't know if I'm leaving my lips matte, but I'm about to just put some bronzer on my eyes. But yeah, so the next step is really tea, okay? The next step is finding new people that fit your future and surrounding yourself with these people. Because you rebranding yourself, you have to get rid of your old self. You can't bring everything from your old self with you to your new self. If they don't fit your future and they don't fit the new brand, and they are going to bring out old ways and old habits from your old self, they gotta go. And if they don't go completely, you have to love them from a distance. They cannot be in your immediate circle. It's just white and black. They can't be in that immediate circle, in your immediate space. If they are somebody who is going to make you relapse, this new person that you're rebranding into has completely different habits. And it may not be completely different habits. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a subtle rebrand. But you guys know what I mean. If it's somebody or people who definitely don't fit your future, like they don't fit the person you're becoming, you can still love them, but it just has to be from a distance. I don't believe in dropping people just because they're not like doing what you want to do or doing something like you. Because say you had a best friend from like kindergarten and she wants to be a teacher and you want to be, I don't know, like a rapper or something. That's not like, that's your best. To me personally, if I love somebody, if I love my friend from kindergarten, I'm not just going to drop her just because she wants to be a teacher and I want to be a rapper. Like, she's going to be listening to me on her lunch break and my kids are going to be going to her class. So yeah, I don't believe in just dropping people just because, you know, they don't fit. But you do want to be careful of who you do have around you when it comes to rebranding, because you can't have somebody that's doing things that's going to make you turn into your old self. For example, if you were a person who like to drink a lot, like if you were a drinker, you wanted to go party every single weekend and drink and get drunk, and your homegirl who used to do that with you is around you and you completely rebranded yourself, eventually you're gonna end up going back into that habit, and that's not good. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Like, it's up to you. It's really up to you, like what you want to do. But if you're somebody who's trying to get out of that and you have this person around you that's still in that environment constantly, put 2 and 2 together. Like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna go back into that habit, and then look at you. You rebranded and then went back into your old self. And that's not what we're going for. We're trying to better ourselves, or we're trying to rebrand. Like, this is a rebrand and reinventing for the good, for the better. We're not going backwards. Y'all want to know what's crazy? I really have not been wearing lashes. Like, I've just been putting, mascara on. I don't know if I want to do that today. Do I want lashes today? I don't think I want lashes today, if I'm being quite honest. I do think I want lip gloss though, because it's giving dry. It's giving Sahara Desert. This has been my favorite lately. It's the Buxom lip gloss. I think I want to get more. This one is Sandy. Another color I used to like is White Russian, I believe. Another thing I think is important is, if you're trying to do new habits, like say you want to start working out, say you want to start making time to like journal or something, or say you just, I don't know, whatever it is the habit is, make a time in the day for that. Don't just say I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Make a time and make it a regimen, like make it a habit. For example, if you want to start working out, just make a time for it. Like, I want to work out in the morning, I want to work out at 10 a.m. I want to work out in the evening, I want to work out after work, I want to work out before work. Like, it has to be a time, and follow that time. Don't just be like, one day I'm doing it. I mean, sometimes, you know, life happens, it's gonna happen, but plan to make it and do whatever the habit is on a certain time, because that way it's more likely you're gonna get it done. Say tomorrow I say I'm gonna work out at, I don't know, 6 o'clock. I'm gonna do that for the whole week, or however many times a week I'm working out. It's gonna be around that time, 6 o'clock. Even if it's not on the dot, it's gonna be around that time. I'm not gonna be too inconsistent with the times, because if you're too inconsistent with the times, then it's like, okay, today I'm gonna work out at 5 a.m. Tomorrow I'm gonna work out at 6 p.m. The next day I'm gonna work out at 3 p.m. It's just too much. It's very likely you're gonna fall off. It's very likely you're just gonna say, you know, I'm not going. And I've made that habit of, if I am gonna work out, it's gonna be in the evening time. I don't know why. I'm kind of trying to switch that though. I'm getting off topic, but I am trying to switch it to the morning time. That way I could just get it over with and just have the day. But that's a whole different story. But yeah, just make a habit of doing something and just keep it going. Like, at the same time, same thing. It's just a set time. It's more likely you're gonna be consistent if you do it that way. One thing I do is, in the morning time, or whenever I wake up, sometimes I wake up at like 11, 12 o'clock, not gonna lie. But whenever I do wake up, I make it a habit to go and get my little Starbucks coffee. I really should start making my coffee at home though, but that's a whole see how I get off topic. Yeah, I've made it a habit to go in the morning to Starbucks, have a little coffee, and just sit there and just by myself, literally. Just, I don't have to sit in the Starbucks, but just that whole time of me going by myself is like this set alone time that I'm able to think, I'm able to pray, I'm able to really do whatever, but it's just a set time to myself. Do I want to wear lashes? I don't know if I want to wear lashes, you guys. I don't know if I want to wear lashes. So yeah, y'all, I feel like, what else was it? Oh, there's one more. Another thing is, like, when rebranding, like, at any day, you can just wake up and want to just rebrand. Say you are in a certain career or a certain job. This one came up because somebody in my life told me that they have a career and everything, and they just told me they don't see themselves doing it long term, and that they are looking for different things to switch into. I'm using the Merit mascara, you guys. This has been my favorite mascara lately, because it literally makes my lashes so long. What was I saying? Oh. your job. So yeah, your job, your career. Like if you want to be working, if you see yourself, your higher self, or the person who you aspire to be working in fashion, what are you doing transporting patients in the hospital? What are you doing in healthcare? Like, you got to get out. You have to switch to something that's going to be a part of your rebrand, that's going to fit your future self, your higher self. You can't be in healthcare. I mean, you could if you want to, you know, maybe it's paying your bills and it's like good money, maybe, I don't know. But you can't just be doing that. You have to go find something that's going to get you into the fashion world. You need to rebrand. You need to reinvent. Because if your higher self is a fashion designer and you're in healthcare, that's not really, it doesn't really make sense. So yeah, that's a part of the rebrands. Your career, your job, like that's all a part of the rebrand. I think that's about it with the rebranding. Like, I just really feel like rebranding is something you could do at any age. I feel like people younger than me, like I'm in my mid-20s, but I feel like people younger than me feel like they have to wait till a certain time to like rebrand themselves, and that's just not the case. And even people older than me, you can rebrand yourself tomorrow. If I look different, like if everything just looks different on screen, it's because my camera's dying. What was I talking about? I think I was pretty much done, and I was just saying like, here I go with the like, that's another part of what I'm still working on, rebranding. But I was just saying how you don't have to wait till a certain time or a certain age to rebrand. I can wake up tomorrow and decide I want to play the guitar. And that's the beauty about life. Like, I don't know why that just popped up in my head. That is the beauty of rebranding and reinventing yourself. I feel like there's so much more stuff that I can talk about. Yeah, there's a lot more I could talk about. But that's just what popped up in my head. Those are just things that I've thought about as of recent, especially this week. I was just talking to one of my cousins. We went out and we were talking about that. If you guys notice, like if you guys are real OG subscribers, a lot of my old videos are not there anymore. I still have them because they're private, but I don't have all my videos up. Hold on, I have to put on this lash. I just felt naked without them. I think my videos only go back to like a year. And you guys, if you are an old subscriber, you know good and well that I've been on YouTube for way longer than that. I just felt like it was a part of my rebrand. Like when I would look at my old videos, I always tell my close friends and family how I really didn't feel like I really came into myself, and I can't even explain it. Like I'm so lost for words. Like I've literally became a whole different person, I feel like. And people say this all the time, but me personally, when I enter my mid-20s, this is who I am now. And before that, I really don't know who that was. Like, I really had to change. I really had to make new habits. I really had to really come into myself, break any type of insecurities I had, and just change. Like, I literally did a 180. I just used to feel like when I would watch my old videos, I don't know who that person, I do not know who that man is. Like, I don't know. I am so sorry. I do not know who that is. I don't know who that is. And it's nothing I did wrong, really. It's just I know that's not who I am. That's not who I am today. And obviously we all change and nobody's perfect. And I could just leave my videos up. I don't know why, but I felt like I had to talk a certain way in those videos. Like when I look at it, I'm just like, who is that? Why are you talking like that? Like who? But I really could go into a whole rant into that, like imposter syndrome, and well, that's not really imposter syndrome, but just other things. I should start doing more chit-chats. Do you guys want more chit-chats? Yeah, you guys, that was a part of the rebrand. Like I just felt like me looking at my old videos and looking at myself, I could tell it, like I can see that it's two different people. You guys probably would be like, girl, what are you talking about? It's not that serious. But I definitely could tell a big difference, just my whole demeanor, my whole self. So I was like, yeah, these videos could be private. We're rebranding. So yeah, that's what I did. And same thing just for social media in general. Like the old stuff, the old you, like the old things you used to post, that's not, you don't like when you rebrand, and it's not even being fake, it's just you're just not that person anymore. Yeah guys, rebrand yourself. Like Life is too short to just be not living in who you truly want to be. And it's crazy because obviously I'm right on time, but I'm always like, oh, I feel like I should have been this way earlier. But no, that's why you guys should do it now, because you could be double my age and you haven't been living in your truth. So yeah, that's about it. Rebranding yourself could really is really just changing your life. It is life changing. There's no reason to be not living exactly how you want to live. Life is way too short for that. Like, honestly, truly. I just really hope that you guys took a little something from this video, or maybe it's just a sign that you do need to rebrand yourself, or maybe you have been thinking about changing something, or changing your career path, or changing something about yourself, or wanting to start a new habit, wanting to do something, learning a new skill. This is your sign. Don't let it pass you by. This is your sign. You guys watch me do my hair either before this or after this. But whatever it is, I will see you guys in my next video. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know anything you want to change about yourself. Let me know if this video encouraged you in any way. And don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.